Toni Lipsey learned to crochet at the age of 13 and was immediately hooked. She welcomed us into her home studio where she turned strands of yarn into whimsical creations. Take a look.
I have to make sure I keep my count. Like whenever I'm crocheting, I count like every row. I think playful and practical really help to define kind of the things that I like to make and especially the things that I like to share with others. If I could, I would love to teach everyone how to do this. I am the owner of TL Yarn Crafts. It's a crochet, home goods, and accessories business. I run primarily on Etsy, but I do a lot of craft shows around the holidays. I learned crochet when I was 13 years old. I was bored to tears over summer break and I was driving my mother insane. And she was looking for something to kind of keep me busy, keep me occupied. And she grabbed a crochet hook and some yarn out of her stash and she taught me how to make a granny square. And she told me, keep going and it'll turn into a blanket. And I worked on that thing all summer. But I just remember at the time, like, just watching my hands make something that didn't exist before. It was kind of fascinating for such a young person, and I've been doing it ever since. I'm making an owlbird. So he is going to ultimately be an owl, about ornament size. So perfect for like a Christmas tree or hanging up in your car, or, you know, there's always one owl lover in the family who can find something to do with an owl ornament. Is by far one of my favorite things to make. This is a wool blend. So if something happens to Albert, he falls in a puddle or baby gets applesauce on him, he can be popped in the washing machine. Really easy to take care of. I want people, especially for the first time, to experience crochet in a very simple and straightforward way. So if I can make it approachable, you know, I try my best to do that. I keep a project bag with me everywhere I go, and I mean, if I'm at the doctor's office, if I'm waiting in the drive-thru too long, I'm pulling out one of my crochet projects. You know, wish I could just teach the world to love crochet. I wish I could, yeah. I mean, once you get your hands into it and you really experience, you know, it's just fascinating. It's very exciting. You know, it's not just your grandma or your aunt who made that kind of itchy sweater. Like, it's something that is, you know, that is contemporary and modern and that you can infuse into your own style. I will crochet all day, every day for the rest of my life. I want to kind of redefine how people see, you know, crochet in their lives.
And that wraps it up for this edition of Detroit Performs. As always, for more arts and culture, head to DetroitPerforms.org.